Yo, what is good, everybody? It's KJ, and I am back with PDD Week 2. Unfortunately, Week 1, I kind of made an assumption. I misplayed around something at the end, and, you know, we got a 1-0 loss. And honestly, it hurts, especially because realizing that I could have, like, calced the Goldango and clicked knockoff, even though it didn't have an item at that point, I think still would have done more than the resisted Grassy Glide hit, but it is what it is. So we are 0-1, -1, and we are facing our homie Blaze Man. So Blaze, first of all, go check him out. Super dope dude. I've known him for a while. I've known him for a couple years now. For my PPL Flare run, we mocked every week. So he's well aware of some of my building tendencies, some of my playing tendencies, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So definitely go check him out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But let's look at the 6 I'm gonna bring. So we've got the AV Blastoise, and honestly, we're just Surf and Ice Beam, and then Flip Turn Spin. So this thing is a really good pivot, especially if he has, like, on pretty much all of his special threats, right? Like, it's super specially defensive. It can also tank some physical hits. So I think this thing is honestly a really good pivot into the Greninja, especially because even with Grass Knot, it's not doing a ton. Okay, so next we have Thundy again, and this week Thundy goes in offensively. So we are Life Orb with Plot. We are 3 attacks because honestly, that's all we need. Those 3 attacks hit everything really, really hard. So that is something to keep in mind. I will say, if he does, like, this thing can set up on quite a bit of his team, I think. So we'll see sort of what we want to do there. I do have to be careful of pretty much anything that's faster than it and Infernape, because it's going to be really scary if, like, we take a Protean Ice Beam or something crazy like that. But I think that Thundy, if positioned correctly, can just do a ton to this team. Next, we have the Baxcalibur. We are Choppleberry because I don't want to be revenged by Infernape. So I think Infernape revenges this with CC, and I really don't want that. I think we're gonna probably be out of Mach Punch range unless he's like banded Mach Punch, and then that gives Comfey a free turn to switch in and just kind of set up. So honestly, the combination of Glaive Rush and EQ hits most of the team, and then Iron Head hits the fairies. So I could see him bringing Screamtail. Screamtail is definitely a mon that I see could come in that Gengar slot. Could also come in the Goodra slot. I expect Goodra, but I don't know. Maybe he surprises me and doesn't bring Goodra, but I think Goodra is a pretty good answer to Comfey, so I think it does come. Next, we do have the Overquill, and now I'm contemplating leading this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm contemplating leading this because I think 2 of his leads are Infernape and Scizor, potentially. So if I lead this, I think we're in a pretty good spot to just get T-Spikes up, right? Now, I could also see him leading with the Sandaconda, so I need to be careful of that because Sandaconda is a bit scary. But yeah, I think that this thing just, honestly, if I get T-Spikes up and there's no Gengar, we're in a really good spot because the toxic damage just really starts to eat away at his team. I know he does have, I'm pretty sure he has Komala, if I remember correctly. So he could, like, obviously he's going to have Defog on Scizor. He could also have Spin there. No, he has Brambleghast. He ended up going for Brambleghast, sorry. So he could go Spin with Brambleghast. I don't really think Brambleghast is coming to this game. And he also could go Defog with Scizor. We'll see. But overall, I like the move combination here. I like having the Intimidate support, especially for the Infernape. And T-Spike just looked really, really good here. So yeah. Next, we do have the Comfey. We are Terra Fire again because we need to be able to hit the Scizor. We are Life Orb this week, so I wanted the extra damage, especially when we get to +1, to be able to just kind of hit quite a bit of the team pretty hard. And it is really interesting that even without the Calm Mind, we can still do a pretty good amount of damage to this team with Draining Kiss and Giga Drain. So I figured that would be good. And then obviously Terra Blast for Terra Fire to be able to hit that Scizor. So, and then last but certainly not least, we do have the first appearance of Sneasler. So Sneasler is Sash Unburdened this week, and we're actually SDCC Shadow Claw upper hand. So shout out to Onesie Bennett. We were talking about the fact that Scizor just comes in and cleans up, and after a proc, and he was like, yo, upper hand. And I was like, I forgot that was a move. So anyone that doesn't know what upper hand is, it's basically just stops priority and also makes the other Pokemon flinch. So if we are procced down to our Sash, and then Scizor comes in and thinks it can just clean us up with Bullet Punch, we actually do quite a bit of damage. And then it's a game of, well, is he gonna click Bullet Punch? Am I gonna click upper hand? But yeah, so that is the squad. We're gonna get connected very shortly. I'm nervous because I don't want to start PDD 0-2. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, so no Gengar. So Thundy does come. I think I'm gonna lead with Overquill because Overquill lets me get up T-Spikes, and that I think is super important. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, why am I so nervous? Jupiter. Ooh, that is the Thundurus. Okay. I kind of want a T-Spike here. He's probably gonna Volt Switch, so we'll get to see if he specs. He just Volt Raw. Okay, that's not specs damage. That's definitely not specs damage. Probably boots. So we died there. We SD here. I did this because I still need backs. This has been a rough week. This has been a super rough week. It's been super busy, and yeah, it's not been great. So what is coming out? This. +2. This should still do a ton. He does get rid of the poison first turn. That's kind of rough. Okay. So we do a ton. He's going to glare here. Almost definitely. His helmet. Ooh, okay. Let's go into Thundy. We'll Sludge Wave here because this should still kill. I still don't know really anything about this Thundurus Therian, which is not great. And I think that comes back in and kind of just clicks buttons. On Gren, we always go Blastoise. We get to see what kind of Gren it is here, too. So that's good. It is Protean. Okay. We do get to click Surf here pretty freely. No, I think I want damage on the Thundy that's definitely coming. No, I want to Flip Turn. I definitely want to Flip Turn here. Because I think this thing switches. Also, we can see... We know it's Protean. It's not Boots. It's not Life Orb. That's doing nothing. Beautiful. Okay. Let's actually double back into Blastoise. Okay. Glad we scouted that. I'm glad we scouted that. So I might start spinning here. And if we spin twice, we'll know. Yeah, that's not doing all that much. Spin here. I think we're going to get another one off. I click Sludge Wave. Yep, that's going to do the most damage. Good. No poison. Blastoise. Interesting. Scizor. Is not what I expected. Losing losing Overquill and Helmet was a good play. I did not expect Helmet. My man's got Quick Attack. I should have made the read. Oh, I should have made the read. At least this thing's poisoned, which is good. Now we're gonna do like nothing. I mean, we're gonna find out how much bulk this has. Oh my god, that might be AV. Might be AV. Okay, we're gonna go into Thundy here because I need to save Comfey. I need to save Comfey for the Scizor. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, I'm playing like ass. I'm playing so bad. He drops a fucking Draco. Yo, that's wild. That is so wild. I was not expecting that. That is some shit. I think we Sludge Wave here, specifically because the Thundy T is probably coming back in. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna find out if this thing is Scarfed. I almost plotted there, too. I could have. Oh, he's not Scarfed. Okay. That's good to know. He's Sludge Wave. That's fine. He's locked in the Sludge Wave. Or he's not locked in. He's gonna click... He's probably gonna click T-Bolt, actually. How much does that do? Yeah, we have to. We have to drain. Oh my goodness, we're faster. That actually might be super clutch. That might be super clutch. That might be super clutch. Because he can drop a Draco here. He Aqua Tailed. He's mixed. We're still living. Woo! Yo, shout out to Comfey. Shout out to Comfey. Oh yeah, he's mixed AV, because that did nothing. Yeah, we're going to go down 3-0. I think. My head is not in Mons right now at all. Which, like, understandable. I've got other stuff going on, but... Yeah, in comes the Scizor, which we're not going to be able to kill. This is banded for sure. The team's not bad. I'm not playing well. I'm playing awful. Fuck, man. I'm playing so bad. Oh, GG to Blaze. I'm not gonna... Yo. I mean... That was good prep. Like I said, the Sandaconda, I probably should have switched on that turn. Probably should have switched into Thundy. That would have given me a little bit more. Like, honestly, my lead wasn't great. Like I said, I'm just playing terrible. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. I'll be back. We're going to be 0-2 -3. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, everybody. Take it easy. Peace.